All right. Hello, everybody.
Hi guys.
So this is our second Minecraft video. In this one, we're going to be making a survival mode. So we're gonna create a new world. So we have it right now set for game mode survival. And we're gonna create our world. What? Army of chickens.
Are they flying?
Get 'em.
Flying.
Come here, you chicken.
Also, Molly's amazing, guys. On her phone, she like cut down the whole forest. She's like so bad for the environment. It's in survival, guys. I'm not joking. She builds like she built bridges for like 100 miles. Okay, I think that we.
The first thing we need to do is we need to build ourselves a little shelter for the first night. So I think we should do that and then maybe come back to the video once we've got the shelter done.
Yep.
All right. So we'll see you guys in a couple of seconds. Aha! This is an awesome cavern, but we got to figure out how to get there because we don't want to fall and get trapped in the hole.
But these are amazing because you don't have to start digging. You just have this crazy thing filled with.
See, like there's a guy down there. We definitely don't want to get trapped.
I think you can do it with your hand.
Hang on.
You can do it. Oh, there's
iron.
iron.
I can't though. I gotta get
Show you that.
I gotta get some wood first before I can mine that.
Also, a new trick because of the update is you just press E instead of collecting those back out. You just press E and they already come back into you.
Ah, nice. Okay.
It spares you a bunch of time.
Okay, so now that we have our axe, we are gonna go
pickaxe.
Our pickaxe. We are gonna go and get some of that coal real quick so we can have fire for the night. Okay, so we don't need too much to start us off in the right direction. So we're just doing a little bit right now. And then we'll come back and we'll actually do like some actual mining once we've established an actual house. So like, So make sure that you have everything you need for the night to get you through. Otherwise you'll probably not make it through the night.
Okay, so here's our little hut.
So we just need to make a little bit of.
So then we go torches and beautiful. Now we have 8. Now, if you guys see on the screen, it's so dark in our poor little hut. Boom.
And we should also put 2 on the outside, just so if we ever were out of our house by accident and it turns into nighttime, we'll be able to find it.
Maybe on the tree.
Maybe on the tree. That would be a good one, yeah.
Because if it's more out, especially because like if you're not, I don't know, it's better. Okay, so you guys can see that it's getting darker. I think that what we should do is all this.
Oh, a sheep is
guys,
coming
we
in our
have
house.
a guest. That's a first time. Oh no, guys, we have to build a door.
So we're gonna put in just 1 piece of dirt. No, don't make a door.
Okay.
Just use dirt right now. So we're gonna just turn around and we're gonna put 1 block of dirt right there. So we're just gonna leave it. This way we can see the outside, so we know when the day turns back into day. And then if zombies do come and try and find us, no, you're doing too much. If zombies do come and find us, we can still kill them and get points for them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
get rid of that piece.
Oh yeah,
of dirt.
guys, that is so smart. No, this is the best, smartest person.
So the only thing you have to be careful of if you do this is the tiny little zombies can still jump through.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
we
you
need
have
a
to
sword.
keep an eye on it. We do have enough wood right now, so we could make ourselves a sword, and then we'll be protected at least.
Yeah, it's 1.
In my version of Minecraft, a day lasts.
You can't make us.
Oh, you made too many sticks. It's okay. Right now, what we're gonna do is, so what I do for my first night, generally, is I start digging. I build up in my supplies to be able to build my house in the morning.
I'm just building a shovel. Get through all this quite fast.
So now here's the deal. We know
Get out of the
that
way.
our house is going to go that way, so we're not going to dig that way. We're going to turn around and we're going to dig right next to our thing. We're going to start our hole right there. Okay? Now listen, when you're digging, if you don't want things to spawn in your tunnel, you need to make sure that you're putting a lot of torches in and that you're not making your tunnel too wide. So I always do 2 blocks up and 1 block skinny to start. So then I would start digging down, and I just kind of go in a straight little line here. Oh, but we found some gravel. We don't want to really dig into gravel, so that will break our axe pretty fast. So we're gonna go a little bit further, yeah, and see. We probably need to put a light.
Yeah. Actually, there's nothing. Should we fast forward?
Yeah, we'll fast forward through this, guys, and catch you in the morning.
Whoa, nice. Anything?
I don't see anybody.
Well, it's actually
Good.
Actually, zombies don't really drop anything.
And as long as we're not standing by the door, nobody should know that we're in here because we're down in our mine. Oh, but so anyways, Ruben is having to make a stone pickaxe because if you try to dig at iron ore with a wooden axe, you won't get any of the iron.
So if you ever come across coal, do anything.
Yeah.
Or you need a wooden pickaxe? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, you don't need it.
Okay,
it just helps.
Iron. Also, with any other mineral, it keeps on like having to be stronger.
So if you were to find gold, for instance, you would need an iron pickaxe to do it. You wouldn't be able to use it with a normal one. So now Ruben has made it very dark in this hole here that we have. So we're going to use our last
So this is
torch.
probably the end of our mining, but also the end of the day.
Yeah, so hopefully we're getting pretty close. I mean, it might
9
take us
pieces
a
of
while,
iron.
but...
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so excited. Wait.
So now this mine is something that we're going to abandon pretty fast as well. We're probably not, after our first night in here, we're probably not coming back to it. So you don't have to go all crazy and, you know, make yourself this awesome mine because we want to find a better place for our house.
And this house, for a beginner, no, your house does not matter about. You just need something that you
some
can
kind of safe
live
shelter.
in. But once you have built like something like this, you don't need anything else.
And because we're in survival mode, we can't fly around. So what we're going to have to do when the day starts is we're going to do some exploring. And we're going to try and find somewhere that's maybe close to that big hole that we found, but maybe also like a bunch of trees. Yeah, so since we have everything, why don't we just go ahead and we're going to make a furnace. And we'll turn our iron ore into iron, and then we'll just take everything with us when we leave the cave that we built.
So you have a furnace. So this is what you guys do. You put some coal in. It won't waste coal. It won't. Will it?
Nope, it'll turn off. Yeah. If the furnace is empty with your input, so like there's no iron ore, then it'll just turn off and the coal will just sit and wait for you. So look, you can see the fire level, the fire, and then the arrow, and once it hits, boom, iron ingot. Now this is awesome because you can build. So you leave it. So it's like an oven. But here's another thing: you can't leave it. You can't go too far away from it. Otherwise, it stops too. It's another thing. So if you go, I think 100 blocks away from it, then it's just like a garden. If you plant something and then you go far away, it won't grow.
Really?
Yeah. You have to kind of stay in the area. So there's a guy out there. Do you see him? Right there.
Wish you come to us. Look, we have food.
He's a little too far away to know that we're there, but we can watch him.
Also, so there's also windows that are made out of glass. Sand. So you can actually, in the furnace, you put sand here instead of iron. And then you can get glass, and then you can make windows. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the morning, probably go a little bit more mining, chop down some trees, and then we're going to slowly, so this is what I've done before, you start building a nicer house, like right over there by the water maybe sometimes, but you still live here, and you keep on building, like construction, like you don't, like the first piece of wood that they put down, you don't live there, like you just...
Yeah, and it's better to make sure that you have a kind of a plan going in than just being like, oh, I'm just going to do whatever. Because you're more likely to get yourself killed if you don't have anybody, like any backup plans for stuff. So, like, don't just go running really, really far away from your cave because then you might not find it again.
Okay. I'll just expand just to see if there's anything else.
And once we establish our home, I'll give you some more tips on mining. But right now, you don't really need to focus on it. It's just something that you need to get some resources to get yourself going.
Morning. Okay.
All right, it's daytime. So let's check before you open. Oh, okay. You need to make sure that anybody that's around has already burned up or anything because they can still sneak up on you.
Well, also, especially by this forest because it's shaded, you need to back up. Once you get out, you need to back up because everything here will die. But
So I'm thinking that we would want to put our house over there up on
by
the
the
hill by the mine, but
Yeah.
out by the trees a little bit.
Isn't the mine this way?
Yeah. So there's a nice source of water. So this would be a really good place to kind of clear cut right here and kind of make our house here because we've got water in front of us. We've got trees all around. We see big mushroom trees, so we know we have a good food source close by. Then we have our giant
does it
cave
actually
system
do that?
over there. Yeah, I'll teach you how to make mushroom soup.
Oh, I know how to do that.
But then we've got our big mine that is already here. There's no reason for
Like,
us to have to
yes.
create a new one when we have all of this that we can just go ahead and use.
So
But
we're gonna-
please don't go down there and mine right now because we need to get going on our house. So we need to cut down some trees.
Oh, we should have made an axe. So are we gonna go?
Actually, we're gonna stop now. But we will be back to build some more.
Bye.
So we need to save it.
Okay.
Mhm.